Welcome to Ask and Learn.
So in this question, we want to prove that on a parallel plate capacitor, each plate will exert a force F of 1/2 Q squared of epsilon naught A. We want to prove this relationship. So the question says, in order to do that, we can use the relationship force equals the change of work with respect to the distance. We can use this relationship to find the force. So let's do it the way I suggested. Work is the change of the energy stored, and energy is 1/2 of Q squared over C. And then we can plug in the determination equation for capacitance. Capacitance equals epsilon and times the cross-section divided by the distance. So if we look at this is 1/2 Q squared delta x over epsilon naught A. Actually, I will just go. Yep. So from this, because work and the energy is in the same unit, so I'll just write it in terms of U. So from this, we get F equals dx equals, the change of work will be the same as the change of the energy stored. So this is 1/2 of Q squared over epsilon naught A, because we just divide the dx to the left-hand side. And part B asks, why is it not the correct answer to just use F equals Q times E? So I think what the best explanation would be to say, if F equals Q times E, and we know according to Gauss's law, it's this much, and the surface charge is again Q over A epsilon. So we will be differ by a factor of 1/2 if we directly use F equals Q times E. And I think this is because the electric field is due to both plates, but the charge cannot put a force on itself by the field it creates. So all the charge on this half, it's not affected by the electric field it creates here. But when we talk about E, we are talking about the electric field that's created by both plates. So actually, only the electric field produced by this plate will be able to act on the charge here. And so that is only effectively 1/2 of the electric field. And that's why if we ignore that fact, if we just use Q times E, we will differ by a factor of 1/2, because what we really need is we need Q times 1/2 of E. And then we will get the correct answer.